I have a friend on this app by the name of Kit Laser who has said at least once that he doesn't believe in guilty pleasure movies because if you get pleasure from a movie, you shouldn't feel guilty about it. Well, what does he have to say about the Tom Cruise film Cocktail? You see, Cocktail is my guilty pleasure movie because I know what right and wrong is. And I know that I like that movie for all the wrong reasons. It's messy and stupid and indulgent, and as a former bartender, it does not depict bartending accurately. Tom Cruise's character is a cad who never really atones for his mistakes. The final act includes a depiction of self-harm that is indulgent, soap opera-y, and kind of counts as glorification and mythologizing. But it also has a really fun soundtrack, and most importantly, I have to say, Elisabeth Shue. And the caliber of Elisabeth Shue's performance is genuinely so far above everyone else in the cast that it is unreal. But speaking as a cinephile, from a purely academic perspective, Elisabeth Shue in Cocktail is one of the hottest people ever. Just absolute perplexing levels of falling in love with the screen. When I finally got my own VCR in middle school, I think the movies I watched more than any others were this and Mean Girls. And that was time well spent, and you can't take it away from me. Now, do I think this movie has other redeeming qualities? Yes. Kokomo. Also, blue and pink look good together. That's a positive. But for the most part, I think that my enjoyment of this movie is a great example of how knowing one's taste means embracing one's lack of taste. To understand why you love the fine cuisine you do, sometimes you have to accept that you also love pork rinds. And this movie isn't just a pork rind, it is a lemon chili pork rind. If you watch this movie, it will shoot straight out the other end with no fiber. But that's what life's about! You gotta live a little! And it's got Elisabeth Shue, and for that, I think it belongs in the Library of Goddamn Congress. Also, when we watched Anyone But You in 2023 and Brian Brown came on screen, I tapped my wife on the shoulder and said, "Hey, it's the bartender from Cocktail!" And she didn't know what I was talking about, because I had only tried showing her the movie one time up to that point, and she quit. As she should. It's not good. I don't think it ages well, and none of the characters are likable, and Elisabeth Shue doesn't show up till halfway through the movie, which is a warning you need. But when she does, again, she's Elisabeth Shue. And that's really all you need to know. And as much as this movie brings me pleasure, I also want the guilt that comes with it. Because that's how I know I'm really alive.